Thank you, Dr. Sabir. Thank you all for this introducing. I'm very happy to be with my teachers and my friends. I wish I can make an benefits lecture about the heritage and how we can arise the attendance of our students about the heritage. Okay. First of all, can I introduce my participant in this lecture? Mrs. Hadil Saad Arzouqi Al-Mur'ib, Assistant Lecturer, Department of Architecture, College of Engineering, and Ali Saad Al-Rubai, yes, also Assistant Lecturer, Department of Architecture, College of Engineering, Muthanna University. Okay, my title about how to raise awareness among students of architecture to pay attention to urban heritage. Case study, House of Memories in Al-Muthanna. As you know, the rule of the architecture department in architecture visits, we have to both roads to make attention for the people. One of them, when the people are in the third stage in our lectures, we have a conservation course with Ali Saad, and try to join it with the urban development in the fifth stage. That's done by we having many visits to the historical area in the city of Samawa and nearby. As you know, Samawa city have in the heart of Sumerian ancient cities. The city of Uruk, the city of one of the Mesopotamia, it's nearby, near Babylon, and also the Kar and the marshes. So, now, Mr. Ali Saad, we will talk about the role of the in historical cities and how we can make attention for our students. So, Mr. Ali, can you join us?
Yeah, I'm here, Dr. Ahmed.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you very much for introducing me. I'm Assistant Lecturer Ali Saad Abdul Aali, one of the architects that works in Muthanna University, the architectural department. On behalf of our department, we thank you very much for this joint venture to work together to look for and to develop our heritage as a try to do our best for this course and this workshop. First of all, we started in Muthanna University to develop our students' point of view towards the urban conservation, because we have a lot of rich areas and very good areas to develop and to conserve. Those areas has taken the attention of our students through the course of conservation. They do have the participation to do the documentation for many houses and many great buildings there in Muthanna. Many of them are local, owned by individuals, and others are like Prison of Rumaytha, are projects that are being managed by the local government to develop and to conserve. So the student has been linked up between the two design of the stage and the conservation of third stage through many tries and many site visits to develop the idea. So the first project design, which is further developed, will be in renovation with their experience in doing documentation. They did some already have done in too many areas with the students. That has become our role to students. Many of them have done their best, and one of those projects had won the best prize that we are very proud of, which is the prize of Tamayud competition, which is held of Malawi. Those students have initiated a very well done management project with the owner, Mr. Jablawi, and with Dr. Ahmed, which is the head of the architecture department, and our assignments through a big experience have developed a point of view that this house can be started a very successful start for the experience of them, and that has been has become very good level of experience to those students to deal with Mr. Jablawi as a client, as a future client, to develop the documentation and conservation methods. Thank you, Mr. Ahmed. Dr. Ahmed, please.
Yes, Mr. Yes. And now, as you say in our slide, the role of architecture department, that the house are in 90% that needed to rehabilitation. So we're making three groups between the teachers, the students, Art Fatima and Art Shumus, and between the teachers, Mr. Ali, and with the client, Mr. Jablawi, and with the architecture engineering who has making the rehabilitation by his staff, Engineer Muhammad. So as you see, we begin from the 0 point for the house. All the house needed to rehabilitate. So we have to document all the parts of it. That work begins before 3 years to have all the documentation and all the plans and details for it. So, number one, how we make attention for the benefits of this house for the student. First of all, we have a visit for the city historical of Al Simawa and see the hot point of this house and nearby house and bathroom, traditional bathrooms and like that. And make this house, sorry. Mobile, sorry for that. Okay, so our story beginning with this house, the house between the past and the present. The house of Jablawi is more than 90 years old when the when the family of Jablawi coming from Najd and Hijaz, from Saudi Arabic to Samawa, the house are already built in 1920. So they lived in the house in 1920. The house is already built, but they have a rehabilitation for some details in it. So that means the years that built for it about 90 years. The area is about 196 meters square, and the house consists of 13 chambers of building material used in the construction, and is the original brick from 1920, and the house was built with electricity in 1940. This some amazing details before we have a rehabilitation for the house. As you know, the talak, talar, and some shanshul and old window in it. This is the first step, how we make the planning, our students, Fatma and Shumus and their groups, and how we draw it by AutoCAD to have an original map for the house if there's something due for that. So we have an original map for it. This is all the section for the Jablawi house, the house of Jablawi. And this is in the left, the beginning of rehabilitation for it by the staff for the original original parts for it that we use it. This is a 3D modeling for the house, seeing the number of the halls and the rooms on it. One of the amazing things in this house, we have 3 stairs in this house. Two stairs inside it, and 1 stair in the entrance, main entrance. So the guest can go to the upstairs without entering to the inside, to the courtyard. So this is very important because many political things and meetings are doing there in the guest room, as you see in the front of the house. This is one of the amazing pictures in the night. That making some details and some architecture details that return to the past, and making some important events in it. So we try to put this house as a house of memories for Samawa. All the traditional workers, and now we have to make it an open museum for the people in Samawa. And we have a night active, and in the morning have another active for it. This is the man who make this great effort at Jablawi, one of the famous teachers in Samawa. He is one of the people who love the heritage, who make this house to be one of our famous heritage in Samawa. So Mr. Al-Jablawi doing very important things, making awareness for all people that our traditional and our houses not for sale, because the house have a very high expensive area in the city, historical city. It's about the area of it's about $5,100. But he preferred to make it in a museum than to be in a commercial building. All his family asking him, what we will do in this, our house. You will make it. What you will make it. They didn't understand what they will do. So we make it a memory house. Sorry. Okay. This is our participant for participant in El Tamayuz for 2018 for a Jablawi house. For our efforts and collaborate together between the client, a Jablawi, and our students and teachers together, and the architect who make the rehabilitation for this. Okay, and now we have a small participant from Engineer Shumus to be joined with us to talk about this house. Okay, Shumus, can you join us? Engineer Shumus, are you hear me? Maybe the bad connection between us. Engineer Shumus. Okay. I will complete. Now. And in Tamayuz, we win a prize for collaborative work. So we have to have an attention that this work needed a special efforts and great efforts, not the university only, and not the client only. We need all the efforts. So, collaborative works, the awareness of students, the awareness of people, the awareness of everything is very, very important for all. Okay? And finally, we have to make a rule in workshop in outside of our university to make a new knowledge and making a new participate with us and sharing with our information with them. One of the most important workshop about the heritage and how we can that make in Amman in 2019, before 3 months or 4 months, sharing experience participants of the department of introduced to the urban heritage of the region with other architectural department. This is also another slide, okay, about the participant of also with University of Baghdad and University of from UK Coventry University. With the student of MSA, the workshop talking about the new heritage of Amman and how we make a connection between West and East Amman in correct way. And this is one of the training course about Abu Darwish Mosque in Amman, and how we can make the influence of the mosque in the local area. It's nearby Al-Wahadat campus for Palestinian refugee in Amman. Also, we have another board for Rumaitha Governmental Prison. One of the important Rumaitha prison is one of the historical evidence for an important period in the history of modern Iraq. Rumaitha prison has more than a role and importance in that period, as the British considered colony at the beginning of the last century one of the most important roles controlling the region at that time, were the clans and personalities influencing the social, political, and cultural life of Iraqis. The Middle East contained all things that the Iraqi really want for their livelihood. Sheikh Sha'lan, as you know, one of the famous proposed, Sheikh Sha'lan Abu John, is one of the most prominent policy and his well-known story in Rumaitha prison and turning this prison into a spark for the outbreak of the popular revolution. History that transformed the political and life path in the whole of Iraq. Rumaitha prison is considered one of the places engraved in the Iraqi memory, and even global, because it has become now in the course of the liberation peoples in that in its past, the Rumaitha prison and the city of Rumaitha. As you say in the slide, the location of the prison, it was built at 18th century 20. In a small river, it's a branch of Euphrates in Rumaitha city, and have a very famous for 20th revolution, Dawrat al-Ishrin, and Sheikh Sha'lan Abu John, and the starting of the revolution from there.
Doctor?
So, yes, Sarah, you can?
No,
yes, you can
it's about the picture. It's stopping now. No,
okay.
You can. I think your internet is not good now.
Okay, you can complete the explanation about this project, Sarah?
Yeah, of course I can. But the picture is not. You talk about the first picture, but it's not there in the screen.
Maybe the bad connection, but you can talk about it. Okay, I don't know the bad connection for internet.
Okay, I will talk about my. Can I talk now?
Okay.
All right. This my graduation project. It's about prison Rumaitha, or another name. It's government sarai. I wanted the development by restore the Iraq memory, so that humanity and the present Iraq generation can be inspired by all its meaning. Tourist investment project and tourist revelation of the city, and bring back the blossom of the city. And I want to bemerge the past and the present by using a lot of materials and put some of activities for this place to make it bridge between the past and present.
Okay.
To meet the past and the present, raising the level of Al-Muthanna government and bake with economic return that contribute the restoration of the project and its continued renewal. I will make this project, and I wanted to make it like we can see his location on the Google map, and his architect style is old. Now we can see his space is 1,820. There have it's in the city. It's in the center of the city Muthanna. This we can see that this places is part of memory of this city, and not just the city in whole of Iraq memories. And it's this place is the places is the beginning for the revolution 20. If we can see this place. It's important not just for Iraq. It's important for all students. They wanted any student can want it or read any revolution. It will see this place because it's the place so important for a revolution from 20 to now. So any student of these must pass the Rumaiteh presence and the city of Rumaiteh. So this project will make us connect with another countries and another culture. For anyone wanted to study a revolution or any development places. This places
okay.
We can see this picture.
Okay.
It's from inside. This now places most of the room it's closed now because it's old. We wanted to open it and save his style, but we wanted to find a way to make it original and style, and like I say, merge the past and the present.
Okay, thank you, Sarah, for this benefit introducing. Thank you for your effort.
Welcome, Doctor.
The final project, Salman Prize in Nuqbat Salman, one of the most important the political memories in the region. We have a project for rehabilitation for that. We have two present there. One of the British period, one of them in the 14th period. So now you see the Nuqbat Salman that built for the political prisoners. So we have a project to rehabilitate them and name it the Bastille of Iraq because it's important and its role in the modern political history of Iraq. This is one of the story, and this is the main railway station in Samawa that gone from it to the Nuqbat Salman. And there is a story that many political know about it, the story of railway, Death Railway. It's about the bring prisoners from Baghdad to Samawa and put them inside iron railways and putting them and the Samawa people making them free. Also, we have the last slide. This is another pictures for the prison of Salman. This is the final slide. I am sorry for the bad connection. Maybe you cannot hear me for this meeting. Thank you all.